My major in college was geology with a concentration in environmental engineering, and I graduated from James Madison University in Virginia.
I went to Drexel University and I studied environmental engineering.
So I went to Villanova University and I majored in chemical engineering and I had a minor in business.
I was a chemical engineering major at Penn State.
I got my Bachelor's of Science from the University of Delaware with a concentration in atmospheric science, and then I got my Master's of Science from Texas A&M University in atmospheric science.
I majored in meteorology.
I studied chemical engineering at Georgia Tech.
My major in college was environmental engineering.
My major was chemical engineering, and I had a minor in bioengineering.
Chemical engineering at Penn State.
So I went to Drexel University and I studied environmental engineering.
Prior to joining ALL4, I did consulting engineering in mixed media, so it was mostly soil and groundwater.
I worked for a groundwater environmental services consultant.
I worked at another air consulting firm for 4 years.
I have actually been in consulting for my entire career, so I was just at different firms.
I spent 20 years in industry as an environmental manager.
So before I joined ALL4, I worked for a small air consulting firm. Before that I worked for a large air consulting firm. Before that I worked for a state agency, and before that I was a truck mechanic.
I went to school for meteorology, so I thought I was going to be a TV weather person at first, so I'm obviously not doing that. so I'm doing things like meeting with clients and meeting with state regulators and preparing technical reports, which is a lot different than what I thought I was going to be doing.
I think when I graduated college, I thought I'd be doing a lot more busy work and work that kind of was at the bottom of the totem pole. And of course you start there probably your first few days, but within the first few weeks you definitely started your own pole, so to speak, where you're doing work that mattered and work that was seen by someone who's in the industry for 10, 15, 20 years, almost right away. So I never really thought that I would be doing something that impactful right after college.
In college, I thought I'd be doing a lot more research and programming, computer programming, and here we do a lot more work through Excel and data processing in Excel, so there's a little learning curve there, but it's definitely really cool.
I sit at my desk by myself a lot more than I thought I would. So there you have it.
I think where I'm working now, I'm surprised that I'm so much more in the forefront. I've had a lot of client interaction. I'm always one phone call away from a client, which I'm surprised about.
Flight, because that seems like the most fun.
I would like to fly because that would cut down my commute in the morning by a lot.
I would probably say strength.
Flying or time traveling, because I hate commuting.
The ability to just, I guess, change into whatever I want. Who is that, you know what I'm talking about, the blue person? One of the X-Men!
The ability to fly.
I would like to be able to go back in time.
I probably would like to fly.
I'm very torn by this. I go back and forth between being able to fly or being able to teleport. I think I'm going to lean more towards flying just because I'd like to be able to see everything as I'm traveling quickly through space.